Hey everybody, another 1357 match here. This time on Erlenberg. XVM's still broken, of course. I'm going to have to look at it later and see what I can do about this win rate thing, but I did try fixing it earlier, and for some reason it didn't do it. I don't even think it's saved properly. It would be much easier if it was still just one file you could edit with a Flash editor on the XVM website, but oh well. I decided to head anti-clockwise, which is normally the way I work on this map. Going across the river through the south tends to be dangerous because often you'll end up getting shot by TDs and camouflage mediums that are posted up on the ridge at E2 and also C2. When you move up this side of the map from the south spawn, you can often cut through the enemy push and catch them with their sides exposed or stop them from pushing around the corner. I do see a tree go down here, so I know somebody's here. I roll up top to see if it's a light tank. No sign of them yet. Still no sign of them, and there we go. It's an easy 8. Now he is actually dangerous to me, so I don't want to push him just yet. I wait for my teammates to engage, knock some of his hit points off, and then I make my run. He goes down, but there's now an angry T-32 coming. I use this slight rise to my left to cover my side. I should have been manual aiming these shots, but I was kind of planning to run the second he saw me. Unfortunately, he does get me there, knocks my track out, kills my driver. But that's what I've got repair and medkits for, so as I reload, I'm able to whiz around the back of him. I am much faster than his turret is. Unfortunately for me, the 1357's accuracy on the move is not the best, and its bloom issues between shots are kind of counterproductive when you're trying to circle somebody like that. He does go down though, and I do survive it. So I run over here and see if I can spot this Panther. Sure enough, I do. He hasn't lit me yet. And so I decide to start dumping shots into his side. I do finally get lit here, but I'm able to get away once again. And decide to take the risk and stop and resume firing. First at the VK, then at the Panther. He gets finished off by the T-37. And now it's time to push across the river. As you can see, the 1357 is fairly mobile. It's certainly not sluggish by any means. It's also quite a small, difficult target to hit, just like the other AMX-13s. In fact, I think it's slightly smaller than the other AMX-13s. It's closer to a 12-teen size as far as I can tell. And here's another fun replay bug. Your camera randomly drifts off of wherever you're actually aiming. I decide to reload since no targets are lit at the moment. The Cheery takes a shot at me and misses. And here I begin looking for shots either on the Cheery or the 100Y. Cheery does finally get a penning shot in after also getting a shot into my tracks. It looks like it went beneath my hull, damaged both tracks without actually damaging my hit points. So I can just see the top of the 100Y's casemate. It's an unlikely shot, but I might be able to land 1 or 2 shells. I decide to try anyway. And I do actually land 2 shots. Looks like the enemy team is more or less just folded in half here, and all that's left is to clean up the MT25, who was their best player, and the 100Y, who was not their best player. Unfortunately for me, I'm not going to get any more damage in this match, but it turned out alright. I probably could have done better against the T32 had I been a little more patient and a little less panicky and made a little more use of manual aim, but in situations like that where I was trying to ambush the T32, I didn't want to be fiddling about with manual aim and trying to run away at the same time. I figured I'd just auto aim aside, it would be good enough, and if he started to react to me shooting at him, I could just run without having to worry about paying attention to where I was going or anything like that. I find it pretty difficult to multitask as far as shooting and driving goes, so I don't do it very often, and that's one of the many reasons I do still use auto aim sometimes when I play. Anyway, it's a pretty quick game. It's all over in actually just over 5 minutes. So sometimes you do get lucky and get an enemy team that just refuses to do anything useful. They push one at a time into your guns or take stupid positions. I don't know what that Panther thought he was going to achieve by showing his side armor to half our team, but it certainly gave me a decent amount of damage. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do get a chance to snap this thing up before it's pulled from the store, and I'm not sure you'll be able to by the time I actually upload this video, do so. It's a lot of fun to play. If it is removed from the store by the time this goes up, it may or may not make a return. If you do see it come back up, it's definitely worth snapping up. First of all, to have a decent premium French light tank that you can fit your AMX-13 crew in, and also to have something that's just a lot of fun to zip around the battlefield bullying people with. As ever, I wish you the best of luck in the field, and I'll catch you on the next video.